So first thing I'll go over today is Smart Plan. Smart Plans, there's lots and lots you can do with Smart Plans. I'm gonna get as specific as possible, but kind of like give you an example that's specific that you can use year round, monthly, daily, and so on. So if you guys are looking right now at your home screen in Command, or even if you're just following along, feel free. But if you click this little KW, then it shows you like the icon with the title of the different icons. So I clicked on Smart Plan. I'm gonna delete this one. Oops. And what it looks like in here with my Smart Plans are the ones that I quote unquote downloaded from the Smart Plan library. How you get to the Smart Plan library is right here. And if you know the name of the Smart Plan specifically you're looking for, you can go ahead and type it in right here. Like, I know a lot of people, I mean, personally, I like that neighborhood nurture one. So I just type in neighborhood, and there's the monthly neighborhood nurture. There's the neighborhood update intro email, just a casual neighborhood nurture. So let's say I may have already gotten this on in mind, but let's just do neighborhood update intro email. I'm going to add that to my smart plan. Download. Perfect. And then another one I want to add today too, like again, how to look at smart plans. If you know the specific name, super helpful. But also if you look in this right-hand corner, you can do most used, top rated, newest. So let's look at the top rated. Okay. So love these. So like sending out an annual Happy New Year email. This just says 2022, but like obviously you can change the title of that. It's just when that smart plan I believe was created was 2022. But today I'm gonna do one about Mother's Day. A little bit early, but whether it's a good start, so you can guys can use this as an example and put all your people on a smart plan for Mother's Day. So I'm going to add smart plan. And also you don't have to use this specific smart plan. You can just use a custom one. So I'll show you both. So today, my Mother's Day 2026. And cool enough, my birthday this year is on Mother's Day. I actually just found that I just recently looked that up. So I'll be celebrating with my mom. But anyway, so you can see that the two I downloaded right now are in my library. Now, if you want to create so noted there for everybody. And then if you want to create a custom smart plan, right here, click create. Custom Mother's Day smart plan. And then I'll show you how to edit the ones that we downloaded. So I'm going to click create plan. All right. So various ways you can attack this. You could create a task for yourself. So you can create a task to then create the smart plan. You could, in that task, you can get specific like create Mother's, this is a little bit redundant, so I'm gonna delete this, but Mother's Day Smart Plan on social media, let's say. So along with that email you're gonna send out, you can also create a social media post on Mother's Day. So that'll be a task that you'll create for yourself here. Um, the description, post on social media about or wishing my database happy birthday. So that's the description of your task. Where it says add merge tag, again, you can put your client's name here and client's first and last name. But this is just a task specifically for you. So if there is a specific client you want to put on this, go ahead and put their first and last name and whatnot. But again, kind of just a task reminding you to do this post. So you don't really need to get specific with adding a merge tag. What's the priority level? It could be high, medium, low. This one can be high. When is this task due? It's going to be due on Mother's Day. So, let me do in, so let me do 14 days out. So remind myself to do the social media choice in 14 days, but then from there, kind of keep pushing the task to do it closer to Mother's Day. And then an all day of thing. Running with my little screen. All right. And then once they're done here, go ahead and click add step. So we create that task to happen. So where it says step, so day one, steps on day one will occur immediately after a contact is added to the smart plan. So we didn't add anyone to the smart plan yet, but we will because we're going to add another day. But just so you know, like when you add day one happens today. So if you add a day, so on day two, wait a day to do task number two, and let's send an email. Now this is where you can get creative too. So subject is Happy Mother's Day in your email. I guess it would have been more, now I'm thinking about it, it would have been more ideal if I did Happy Easter. But basically just do the same thing, but for Easter instead of Happy Mother's Day. And then here, this is going to be the message you will say to your client. And I did a little, so another fun fact, I'm going to share this, is through KW, UK, we have Gemini Pro. So when you log into Gemini, just log in with your KW email and you'll have the pro version of Gemini. So I'll just repeat. So when you log into Gemini, instead of logging in with like your personal Gmail, whatnot, log in with your KW email and you'll get the pro version of Gemini. And then here I just wrote, create a cute Mother's Day message to my contacts. Very brief, but it'll give you various options to put in that email. So let's say, I like option number one, sweet and simple, best for everyone. So then I'll go back to my smart plan and I'll say hello. And then here's where you can go add merge tag here. Let me make this a little bit bigger for everyone to see. Or this is probably better for everyone to look at my email. And you go ahead, add merge tag. So what their first name is in your contact. So it'll be like, hello, let's just say Kelly. It will automatically fill this different for everybody. So if you send it to 20 different people, it will be like, hey Kelly, hey Tori. They'll use a name from the contact automatically. So super cool there. So it looks like you personalize their message. And then Happy Mother's Day to all the incredible women in my life, whether you're a mom, grandma, dog mom, or a mother figure. I hope your day is filled with much love and joy as you give to everyone. Enjoy your special day. Perfect. Then be like, all the best. And go ahead and click another merge tag. So then you say, all the best, your name. So agent first name. So that would be obviously you. So you can do it this way. And then this says day two, but again, we'll set up it differently because I know Mother's Day is in 41 days. I calculated beforehand, but you can just time it where you create this plan to help happen every year. And then here, so this would be like what you would do until you'll add the step, add repeat, and then let's see, delay. Oh, here we go. I knew it. Give me an option somewhere. So you'll do 40 days because I did one day where you'll get the reminder. But I'm going to actually delete that task. So I'm going to do 41 days and it says repeat the plan one to 6 times or select unlimited to repeat the plan indefinitely. So I'm going to say 1 time, add repeat, and then, so it says duration is going to be in 43 days, but I'm going to edit. Oh, let me say the name of that because I'm going to do this. I'm going to delete my task to social media post. Edit, repeat in 43 days. So actually, we do want to do it in 40 days. So it fix it. Do you want the duration to come in 41 days? So I'm going to put 39. Perfect. So then contact replies to an email, contact replies to an outage. So you want to go ahead and click move contact when, select all that apply. You don't need to do that. So you'll save your plan. Oops, I need to delete. I need to put this here. I'm going to delete this. Okay. So then I'm going to do 40 days. Save changes. Then I'm going to go ahead and click Save Plan. Once I click Save Plan, then I can go ahead and click what contacts I'm going to add to my plan. Now, what's cool, or what I recommend before setting up this plan specifically for Mother's Day, is creating a tag that is a mother tag. Do I have a mother tag created? I don't. Let's see, do I have mother? No. Mom? No, I don't have a tag that's a mom. So, awesome. I'll show you guys how to create a tag. So tagging everybody in your database that's a mom, so that it'll be easy to set them up on this smart plan. So you can just check, you can literally just filter by the tag to then get everybody who's a mom. When they get the email, they will be able to reply to it. Yes. And you'll get a message. Sorry, I see in the chat. When they get the email, is it a no reply type email or will they be able to reply to it? They will be able to reply to it and you'll get an email to your KW email saying so-and-so replied. And then when you open it, it'll bring you to command.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So here we saved the plan, but I haven't tagged anybody to it yet. So I'm going to go back and I'll show you how to create a tag. Go to, this is a little refresher for me too. So settings, command settings, contacts, contact tags. Okay. Oh, I'm glad it's all coming back to me now. So then I'm going to go ahead in here and click create tag and I'll do mother. We'll make it purple. Create tag. Perfect. So now when I go back to my little smart plan I created, well, actually you would want to, I'm gonna go to my contacts. You would want to do this pre-setting up this smart plan. So you'd want to have all the mothers in your database tagged. Great way to just kind of like filter through your database, get all the mothers tagged specifically. That way, when you send it to everybody, it'll be super easy checking all the mothers, then you're good to go. But I know I need to go through my contacts, let's get real. But here you can go ahead and it's cool if you click on, I'm just moving my little chat. If you click on show down here, show up to 500 contacts per page. Highly recommend doing that. And then I can literally just go, excuse all my weird names for my contacts, but like all these people I know are mothers. I'm not going to bore everybody through this, but I'll click that. Then I'm going to go ahead and click create. No, there's a way to add the tag. Here we go. Then you'll add tag and pretend like I went through everybody. I clicked mother so that I know that I can just tag mother for these people, submit. So now I updated the contact as mother. And then I went through everybody and updated that way too. Super nice to do things in bulk when you're doing that. So like these two I know are mothers, but so another easy way you can do that is filtering for once you get everybody tagged as mother, you can go ahead and filter for the mothers through tags and then click add to a smart plan here and then start the smart plan that you already had custom created selected here. Love. Then I'll yell at you if you don't have their email. So, any questions on that? I'm gonna go back to the smart plan. Yeah, you can also send it to everybody and say, yep, you can in the chat, someone asked, we can send it to everyone and say to all mothers in your life. Yes, absolutely. That's a great way too. So I'm in Smart Plans. I'm gonna go to that custom Smart Plan I created. Edit. Now when I go to click, so this is the one I saved, repeat plan. It's gonna happen in 41 days. What you'll do is if you want to do what Helen said here, because currently I don't have all my mothers attached or everybody's emails, but it says we can send it to everyone who says to all the mothers in your life, check, and just make sure that you go through all the pages. So super weird with this, but if you just continue to scroll through all the pages here, you just keep clicking next. I really need to go through my contacts. I have so many duplicates. But if you just keep going till you reach the end of your contacts. And then you're sending it to everybody. I'm at the end of my contacts now. Sweet. I'll click select all. So I literally selected 878 contacts. And I'm going to add to Smart Plan. It's only going to add the ones that have emails, and I clearly need to get people updated with emails. But this is specifically an email Smart Plan. Okay, cool. So another way you can edit this is if you go to your Happy Mother's Day, instead of your custom one, you can edit it and then you can add right here. So instead of sending just a generic email like this, you can add a design. So I clicked add design. And then here you can just type in Mother's Day design. These are my designs, or you can go to your design library, but you have to pre-work on the design in order to upload it to the Smart Plan. I'll show you how to do that. Okay. So under design, I'll click create design. Then I'm going to click an email design, click next. And then I can choose from one of these that I want to do for my Mother's Day email. Or, so then I can, like you saw previously, there are templates. There's this one, click next. This says happy spring, but you can change this out with your own image to say happy Mother's Day. and then kind of like say your own message, maybe say some fun facts of like fun facts about, I don't know, like what upcoming events that are for girls only or mothers only, and then something about like fun shopping places, and then maybe something about like a market update. And then this is already filled out with person, your contact, saying looking forward to chatting with you soon, your contact name, then signed off on your name. Once you like edit this, so how you edit an image is you can click on replace, add images, browse, and let's see. Good. I think I have a, oh, you know, I had to do this for my nephew. Okay. So I have a shark, but pretend we're gonna hope this is the image I want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the shark. So it replaces the image. So basically just saves an image that you want to your desktop and then go ahead and replace it here. You can edit it, delete it, but super easy to replace the image to create your own. And I just picked it off my desktop. But just playing around in designs when um you're doing this, will be easy. So you can always add more images. So for example, like I want to add an image here. Cool, I can. I just have to go here, replace it. For now, since this one populates, I'll do a picture of myself. But again, save the image to your desktop and you can just upload it. And then if you want to delete anything, there's a little like you hover over it and you can duplicate it with what that plus sign means or just delete. I duplicate, yeah, then click delete. And then to edit the verbiage, so right now it says dear contact, first name, and then it's talking about spring, but I'm wishing them happy Mother's Day. I'll delete that, copy my message here, and then I'll get those fun facts from Gemini, like maybe fun things for your mother to do, treat yourself to a relaxing spa, say another little message, maybe even slip in a little market update. Or if you just want it to be purely just a nice touch, go ahead. So pretend we update all of that. So right here, you just want to make sure like what you want your text to be. I'm just gonna stick with Arial. We're gonna make it a little bit bigger because it's the main message. I'll center it and then go into like a little bit more details. Looking forward to chatting with you. Love it. Perfect. Then once you're did there, you just want to make sure you save. And another great way to see if you like your design, click on this little preview button and it'll show you what it will look like when your contacts opens it. So it'll say dear and then whoever you're sending that to, then hope to chat with you, their name, take care, and they'll fill in your name. So this is what it will look like if they receive it on their desktop. This is what it will look like if they receive it on their tablet. And then up here is their phone. Cool. And again, this is preview mode that I'm in. So I'm going to X out. And then I wrote happy spring here, but this is happy Mother's Day demo. Save and close. Oops, I clicked save and close. So now in my designs, I still do have that Mother's Day design. This one would be the one that you would get from the template. You can create new design here, swap it out with what you want it to look like Mother's Day wise, but or just use this one that they have in the SmartPlan library. Did not load for me. This one's saying not editable because this was a saved design already. This one you obviously can't edit because you're the one who created it. And again, how I did that, I said create design, I clicked email, and then I clicked next. And I used one of the templates to then just basically have like a design of what I was going for and like how much content I want to put in my touch of an email. Okay. Any questions with the smart plan? So not only can you do a smart plan created just from the library or create your own custom smart plan right from here, you could also go to your contacts, search through your contacts for all mothers, check them, like check off the ones you have as mothers, and then create the smart plan from there through a specific batch of contacts that you would like to reach out to. Cool. All right. The next thing I'm going to show you is more, instead of like a smart plan, this is more a campaign, which is just going to be kind of for everybody in your database, and it's going to hit all your contacts. So, and again, key thing with contacts is having their email address, because everything with their email address is free in command, whereas like sending them text and using Twilio, there is a cost behind that. Yeah. But so I would definitely look in, if you are interested in doing the texting, it's not super expensive, but there are different tiers depending on how many um contacts you send it to. So it's probably like 1,000 texts per month or something like that would be a tier. But emails are free. So I definitely highly recommend emails. So with campaigns, you'll click on the campaign, then you'll go ahead and click create campaign in the right hand corner. What are you going to send? I'm going to go do an email again. What is the name of your email? I'm going to do a spring checklist email. That's going to be kind of like a little newsletter thing. Time out spring, like what to tell my database on how to prep their house for the spring. What is that? It is I'll do a little brand awareness because I'm reaching out. Ooh, love that. Thank you for the addition. So Twilio does credit you for unused text each month. Thank you for adding that in the chat. So your texts roll over with Twilio each month. Good to know. So you'll go ahead and create campaign here. And then from here, what's cool about campaigns is you go ahead and kind of similar to smart plans, you can create like copy and paste and create your own email content here or add a design. Now I recommend doing a design, it just looks cleaner and nicer. So that would be the first thing you would want to do is create the design about a spring cleanup for your database. You can go ahead and click here, create design, email. Next, load more. So we're going to do, let's use, what does this template look like? Newsletter 3. Next. Perfect. So I'll add in, let's see here, I'll just do springtime. Images of spring. Again, whatever, you can do an image that you create. Be fancy with it. I'm just going to download one here. Make it easy. Oh, this one's cute. Cool. I just have the image saved. Okay. Perfect. We'll just use this design for now. Then, you're really slow mo. Or do we want to crop it? Okay, I'll save this to my desktop. Frame. Perfect. Go to my little Gemini, then click in. Please create a spring checklist on how to prepare your home for the spring season. I am reaching out to my students to send them an informative and friendly email. This is just brief what you can say in Gemini, like, hi, client name, with flowers starting to bloom and days getting longer, it's the perfect time to give your home a little TLC. After a long winter, a quick spring tune-up can prevent big repairs later and make your space feel brand new again. Then I'll give like a little bit of checklist, how to mold this. You can ask it to tweak it, ask it to be more friendly, be more informative, be longer, be shorter. So lots of things you can do with this. So go ahead and go ahead and copy, and again, edit this in a Word doc or a Google Doc to sound more like you. But I'm just doing this quick for informational purposes. And then here, hi, insert merge tag. You want to do your client name, contact name, sorry, contact first name, comma, do a little space after, and then this is where your little checklist begins. Get specific on the interior, the exterior, and your garden, or if they have a garden. Perfect. Here's a little title. This is Happy Spring 2026. I'm going to title it. Put that in my center. Go to replace image. Add images. Browse. I'll use that spring image I just found off the computer. Again, you can use it in Canva. You can use it here. Title month. I don't really want to use that header, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so I'm like, well, this is cute, but I want happy spring. Maybe I want that to be up here and not down there. And then my message will start. Go ahead and edit this as much as you want to, like purple, and we'll have to highlight it for it to then change. Let's see, highlight it, then go ahead and I'm going to make it 36. Now you'll see like the edits over here. Then go scroll down. If there's a call to action, like if you want to include your website here, you can do that. So it could link to your landing page, my default landing page here, so that when you do click on this, it'll take you to your KW landing page. And instead of it saying call to action, be like, visit my agent page. Perfect. Then here, contact me for all your real estate needs if you wanted to say that. contact me, exclamation point, contact me with any questions. You can again, you can edit and say whatever you would like in these. So it'll look like this. So now, basically have your campaign all set. Let's see what it will look like in a preview mode. Great. So this is what it's going to look like on the computer. Then again, the tablet version and the phone version. And then if you go to, what did I want to show you? Yeah, and then, oh, let's see here. Like, okay, let me change this red color because it doesn't really work with the feng shui of the email. I just clicked on literally this column, background color, and then it gives me this. So I'm like, okay, I like that better. Perfect. Happy spring here. Again, you can go ahead and choose different text. Awesome. Save. I'm going to edit my design and say spring checklist. Spring 2026 checklist. This is just for your, like, no one's going to see that. It's just going to be for your reference. So I'll save and close. So now it's in my design. So then if I go ahead and go to my campaign, I'm going to send an email to everybody in my database. Brand awareness. Spring checklist is going to be the name of my campaign. Create campaign. Go ahead here and click add design. Select the design that you would like to add. Yep, select design. Happy spring. And then it's going to be the subject of your email to your database. And then to create your list, you'll go here, create list. Same thing like I did with scrolling next, next, next. So now actually this one shows me everybody I have emails for. So it's only going to pull up the people I have emails for. Perfect. Select everybody that I have emails for in here. And then this is going to be whatever you want to create this list name. It could be like everyone who you sent the spring email to. Spring email. Confirm. Perfect. The number of free emails is going to exceed. So I send emails all the time for new recruits to join study session. So I ran out of my emails today, but you do have over, I think it's like 1,000 emails per month. So you can send this to over 1,000 contacts per month, or however many contacts you have, as many times. Just you can't reach 1,000, but it resets every month. So I'm close to my reset, but anyway, so like not letting me send it right now. But let's see, I can send now. Oh, sorry, you have 5,000 emails per month. Or better. I guess I already reached that this month with all my updates on study session every week. But regardless, so this is what it would look like. And then I click send now. And then, let's see, I'll save my draft for now. Save and exit so that I can send it when I have emails again. But so you see, it will show you how many people, like, I think I sent this as like a test email, or this is a mail, but let's see. Well, what's cool is, since I didn't send it yet, but it'll say how many people you sent it to, how many people opened it or clicked on it, and then how many people unsubscribed. It will show you all that data in your email section of your campaign. Cool. Any questions? Anything that people want me to repeat, go over again? All right. Well, thanks for joining. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I just want to give you a brief on how to do it in Command and how to take advantage of the automation that you can do in Command. Oh, and just quickly too, to connect your Canva to Command.
And where can we find this recording? Is it going to be emailed out?
Yes, I'll email it out to everybody and it'll be on the in our YouTube library.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And so everybody also along with that, logging into your Gemini Pro, definitely log into your free Canva or your Pro Canva account. And how you do that is canva.kw.com. Here, it'll ask for your command credentials. Since I'm already signed in, it's not going to ask me, but it'll ask you for your command credentials, so your username and your password. And since I'm already in command in another tab, it already thinks I'm in here. So this is your free Canva account. So definitely don't be paying for Canva anymore. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your week and happy Easter.
Same to you, Kali. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.